All right. Well, it's a lot easier to be on time when you just have to walk out your front door and go over to the studio. I commend myself for my promptness. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This is one of those holidays that I have had mixed feelings about because, for one thing, I'm a romantic person, but the other thing is it's kind of been sapified by the culture. So, and then why do you have to stick to just one day? It's almost like you're supposed to make up for all the other days that you didn't have love or something. So I kind of thought, well, I'd rather have love every day than just one day, you know. But I do think it's an opportunity to take stock in the things we can be grateful for. So that's where I'm heading with this thing. I bring you flowers, you don't need them. You say tomorrow they'll be dead. I send you poems, you don't read them. You want the heart behind my head. You want what's locked inside. Behind the walls I've tried to harden. You want the hidden child running wild in my garden. This is the song of songs, pure and twisted, deep and narrow. This road runs right or wrong through the valley of love's shadow. I bring you clouds of complication, paint camouflage upon my skin, stand on the cliffs of hesitation, can't get a grip, I'm falling in. Through the mirrors and the mazes, between a woman and a man. What lives in freedom dies in cages. Those who love will understand. This is the song of songs, pure and twisted, deep and narrow. This road runs right or wrong through the valley of love's shadow. Love's shadow is a reckless thing, a shifting form without a face. You try to capture what you're following, disappears without a trace. This is the song of songs, pure and twisted, deep and narrow. This road runs right or wrong through the valley of love, through the valley of love, through the valley of love. Now that's a song, that's an old song that I never do anymore. It was a rockin' song when I had the band. Just about the evasiveness of love, like a shadow you're chasing. But I did mention the song, this is the song of songs, you know, pure and twisted, deep and narrow. This road runs right or wrong through the valley of love's shadow. And this next song is actually taken from the Song of Songs, the Song of Solomon out of the Bible. And I came across this song when I was in a hotel room many years ago, and really just in the the front part of falling in love with someone, and the really heady, crazy time, and I wanted to write a song about the nature of love and romantic love, and I wasn't really coming up with anything. I had a pretty cool little melody going, but finally I pulled out the Gideon Bible that was in this hotel room, and I did the whole open it up to see, open it up to any page and see if it tells me about the nature of love. And so I held the Bible in my hand, and I was like, tell me about the nature of love. And I opened it up, and I was like, let me try another page. So I had to try like a lot of pages, but I finally, maybe on the third try, I hit the Song of Songs, the Song of Solomon, with beautiful, beautiful, very passionate love poetry in the Bible. And this was recorded by Joan Baez. She did a beautiful version of my song, and can imagine having one of your all-time heroes and archetypical singer or songwriters like Joan Baez do one of your songs. So she did a beautiful version of this song out of the Old Testament. I sort of had my way with it after the first verse, but the first verse is really pretty much right from the Bible, and then I took a left turn, as I often do. This is called The Rose of Sharon. I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valley, as a lily grown among the thorns. Love in this world has found me, as an apple tree among the trees that grow deep in the forest. My lover's form is comely, with life and limb most joyous. Rise up, my love, and come away. The rain is over and gone. Your love is the fruit of my darkest day, and I am your rose of Sharon. His gentle hand lies under my head, his shoulders turn to face me. I shall not stir him from my bed while he doth so embrace me. Oh, bring me wine to pass the time, though none but him can soothe me. I am my beloved's and he is mine. Desire for his pleasure moves me. Rise up, my love, and come away. The rain is over and gone. Your love is the fruit of my darkest day, and I am your rose of Sharon. Oh, I am your rose of Sharon. Oh, isn't that some beautiful poetry from the Bible? And I really think of it as just a very romantic bit of poetry that the monks probably really enjoyed passing down through the ages. And I've had clergy type people, very religious people, tell me that it's supposed to be symbolic of God's love for humankind, but I took it as being more personal than that, more romantic. I mean, it has a line like his thighs are as the pillars of Lebanon. That doesn't sound like, well, maybe it is a God, and if it is a certain God, if it is, I'd like to see a picture of him. But anyway, I'm digressing. I think of it as a romantic song, a Valentine's Day song. Here's another. You know, when you've been with somebody for a while, you often start to create the story of how you met. You know, and it becomes like a, you know, it becomes a story that you tell. And this is mine. I'm just a troubadour, a tried and true believer. If there's nothing that I can live for, I don't wanna be here. I wear my heart on my shirt sleeve and my dark glasses over my eyes. Clever disguise, clever disguise. I'm just a roadside flower, draped in a fancy dress. From my booth in the broadcasting tower, I send out my SOS. And when I reach into the breach of a wandering pair of eyes, I see a clever disguise, another clever disguise, a clever disguise. I'm just a lonely freight train coming, humming around a hairpin bend, trying to keep the engines running till I reach some kind of rainbow's end. Just a lonely freight train coming, humming around a hairpin bend, trying to keep my engines running till I reach some kind of rainbow's end. I saw you there at the rally, down at the city hall. Before you even reached your finale, I'd already started to fall. You say you're just a prairie boy, neither wealthy, worthy, nor wise. Clever disguise, clever disguise, clever disguise, clever disguise. It's getting heated over here. Here's another romantic song. You know, it's something about COVID. I wrote this before COVID, but I'm always, I don't know, I'm just the kind of person I am. I'm always acutely aware of mortality and the preciousness of the moment. And so I write songs sometimes from that perspective, like, this is, you know, this moment is all we got and all I've got. And switched over here. You guys had it, but I didn't. Turn off the harsh glare of the flat screen blue light. Turn off the hardware. Get it out of my sight. And turn your face to me and hold me tonight like there's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. Forget the dishes. Leave them stacked in the sink. Tonight my great wish is that I won't have to think. Just let your sweet kisses drive me over the brink like there's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. Tell me all you're feeling. Don't hold anything back. Find the holes in the ceiling. We can slip through the cracks, and I'll hold on to you till the world fades to black, like there's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. No tomorrow. Well, I know there are people out there who are not in a relationship right now, and I know that COVID has not made that easy, has made it much harder, and I know that people who are single have lives and love and people they hug and people around them and communities and you know, ongoing wonderful, satisfying relationships, just don't have a partner at this time. And I think that would be very, very hard, I think, to go through the times that we've been going through in the last couple of years by yourself. And fortunately, I think all of us have figured out how to have our little communities of loved ones that we feel safe with, that are practicing the same protocols that we are. And so we do have those people in our lives, but it is tough, I think, right now. I know that also that in the alone times, the times that I've been by myself, were probably my best growing years that I ever had. And I think every woman certainly should have a good solid chunk of time where she is not in a relationship. I think it's part of what makes it so when we do finally find someone to be with, that we're better at it, you know, than we were when we were younger. And so this song is for the people that have found themselves being alone through this very, very difficult trial by fire. So this song is for you guys.
Track mind. I'm a one-trick pony, living in a one-horse town. People say I should be lonely, well, it ain't what's going down. Live in a one-room palace on top of a hill, on the edge of a wilderness all my dreams could never fill. And I hang my head over, hear the rustling of the leaves down in the hollow below me. A wild woman breathes. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Flying solo for a time. Oh, when I sing here for my supper, I know everything's gonna be just fine. Got two hands to guide me through one very long dance. Got a true heart inside me, gonna give me one more chance to be alone, not lonely. I'm alone, I'm not lonely.
All right, I named this Valentine's Day love song show. I named it Roses at the End of Time, partly because I had a cool graphic that went with it, but also because I think it's kind of the perfect name it's the perfect name for a Valentine's show, Roses at the End of Time, for an Eliza Valentine show. So this is Roses at the End of Time.
To the end of the line, and the falling of the curtain. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. Of that one truth I'm certain. I will give you roses fair for every season. secret you did share, for all your words that flowed like wine, roses at the end of time. Tonight I bless the hands of fate that brought you to my doorway, weary, worn, worth a wait, so willing to explore me. One rose for every vow you kept, one for every tear you wept, for all the moments you were kind. Roses at the end of time. One rose for every dream you dared, one for every wrong repaired, for all that bound your heart to mine. Roses at the end of time. Roses.
All right, now here is an oldie. Let's see if I think I do it in this key here. You know, when we're on the road, a lot of times if we finish up a show at night and we're like within striking distance of home, and I think striking distance probably is within maybe 14 hours or something, a lot of us road dogs will just go home, you know, and just hit the road at midnight or so, and just book on home. Especially if there's two people driving, you know, you can smell the barn. You want to get there. And but one night I did a show in Santa Fe, and I was with my partner at the time, and we got out on the road around midnight, and it was snowing in Santa Fe, and so we were heading back to Austin, and so we just thought, let's just go on through, and it was probably around 2 a.m. But so we hit the road, and it was snowy up here. But as we got down off the foothills and then down towards Roswell, it finally began to clear up, and it wasn't even snowing; it was raining. And we got down to Roswell, and we thought, well, we'll stop at a Denny's there and get some coffee, so we and then we just turn left there, and you go out to Brownfield and head back to Austin that way. So we hit the Denny's and got in the car. It was probably around 6 a.m. at that point, and we booked out towards Brownfield on that little highway there, and I can't remember what highway that is, but anyway, so we were going pretty fast, and we were going about 90, I guess, and we got to the Pecos River Bridge, is right outside of Roswell, about 10 miles, and it had black ice on it. We didn't know that, so we hit it at about 90 miles an hour, and we went into a spin and over the Pecos River, and so Mark was driving, and it was like that moment where everything goes into slow motion and the truck is turning, and we're sliding towards the railing where the river is, and we just bashed into the railing, and it turns the nose of the truck around heading this way. So then we head that way, and then you can see the pavement coming, which is going to be dry, and so then we're in trouble. And so he had his wheel straight, and we just flew off. When it hit the road, we flew off the road and down the embankment and smashed into a fence and landed in this field that was just like a big pillow, and we were upright, and we were alive. And so it was kind of a miracle. And I had my dog. I remember I had my dog in my arms, and she was the legs shaking. And so we got out of the truck, and it was still running, even though it was completely totaled all on the side, and the fender was in the tire and everything. But we were able to pull the fender out and out of the tire, and we were able to get the truck back up the embankment and back on the road. And right as we got up on the road, we looked up, and there was this big bald eagle just sitting right there on the fence, just looking right at us, just hoka, hey, you seat, you fuckers, you know, you made it, but, you know, now what? And it was like you just got your life given back to you. And so it was, that is kind of the background for this song. And it's called Highway. At the end of the golden age, when hearts have been broken, you close your eyes and you turn the page, ease your mind open, and the picture fades and finally falls through your hands. Remember, I loved you. Remember, I loved you. Remember. Eagle watching from a wooden gate, ice on the bridge, and tires spinning in the hands of fate. Two lives that were given back. Now the fallen stars and all their scars have to heal. Remember, I loved you. Remember, I loved you. Remember. Oh, on the highway home, when you're alone in the dark, remember, I love you. Remember, I love you. Remember. Broken compass and a highway map. Eagle feather and a photograph. Turn the corner and you can't go back. Broken compass and a highway map. There's love at the end of things too, or there can be. You know, we're all trying to figure out how to do that properly, aren't we? Let's go back to this. All right, now you Spanish students out there and people who speak Spanish as your mother tongue. I've been told that people who have got a couple of years of Spanish can understand this song, and that those that speak it fluently don't know what I'm talking about. But I wrote this song for my granddaughter. I thought I'd throw a love song in there for our children and our grandchildren. There's so many of us that have kids now, and that's a whole other kind of love. And I think it deserves to be on a day where I sing about love. And so. This is, I wrote this for my granddaughter after a day of swimming with her when she was really little, and it was right when we were going to the war with Iraq. And I was so worried, as opposed to now. I was worried about the future that was coming for her. Like, it was such a beautiful day, but juxtapositioned against this invasion and the future. It's called Bella Rosa. Estos son los días de amor, mi bella, bella rosa, de un sol llena de calor, acariciando a todos. Recuerdo tu dulce aliento y tu piel de canela, clavando en el lago azul. Subiendo a beber el aire. Son los días de alegría, momentitos preciosos, de mesas con abundancia de pan y sandía. Lo que tu corazón desea, cerca de tus manitas, columpiando hasta el cielo, cantando canciones del cuno. Antes de la lluvia, antes de que caiga el cielo, de los días y noches de lágrimas, alarmas y miedo, antes de que mueran los sueños de nuestro perdido país y las lloras de los niños en todo lugar del mundo. Pero yo lo recordaré, este día precioso, su sonrisa inocente, manchada de sangre roja, sus brazos morenos subiendo hacia mí en la luz del sol. Yo lo recordaré. Bella rosa, yo lo recordaré. Bella rosa. Did you bring out your Spanish dictionary? Okay. I'm going to go a little over long. I had such a huge list of love songs, so I'm just going to keep going for a while. I worked out a bunch of these, and let's try this one. Team Eliza is posting how to tip me if you feel so inclined, and also where you can find my records and my songbook and all things like that at my Shopify store, and my brand new record, which is called Songs from the River Wind, and I think I'll do a couple of songs from that record too. But first, I'm going to do, let's do this one. I was thinking one of the loves I wanted to cover on Valentine's Day was the great, sort of the love of the great Mother Earth, and the great feminine archetype more than the earth itself, just the feminine that lives within us and it manifests in the world in so many ways. And this song came about, it was an invocation to the feminine after the tsunami in Indonesia so many years ago. And I found myself sitting at on a big plush couch in the living room looking at people's lives be destroyed on the television, and it was the disconnect was so disturbing to me that just the disparity between my life and theirs. And so I thought I should write a song to grieve to that honored these people. And I didn't, I kept thinking I wanted to invoke the feminine, but I didn't want to go outside my wheelhouse either in terms of all these, female deities of other religions and stuff. It didn't feel appropriate either, so sort of a cultural appropriation or something. So I went with Mary, even though I'm not a Christian. Well, I don't know what I am, but I certainly see Mary as being one of the great feminine archetypes and healing energies. And so this went to Mary, Mare being the sea, and it seemed appropriate. This is called Requiem.
Mother Mary, full of grace, awaken. All our homes are gone, our loved ones taken by the sea. Mother Mary, calm our fears, have mercy. Drowning in a sea of tears, have mercy. Hear our mournful plea. Our world has been shaken. We wander, our homelands forsaken. In the dark night of the soul, bring some comfort to us all. Oh, Mother Mary, come and carry us in your embrace, that our sorrows may be faced. Mary, fill the glass to overflowing. Illuminate the path where we are going. Have mercy on us all. In funeral pyres burning, each flame to your mystery returning. In the dark night of the soul, you shattered dreamers, make them whole. Oh, Mother Mary, find us where we've fallen out of grace. Lead us to a higher place. In the dark night of the soul, our broken hearts you can make whole. Oh, Mother Mary, come and carry us in your embrace. Let us see your gentle face, Mary.
So I said I'd do something from the new record, and I felt like this song kind of fit on Valentine's Day because it's we've been so lucky to join a community here, and I know that where everybody lives, you try to form a community, and that's where the love is nurtured, and for family and for partner, it's something a little bigger than our just little personal spheres, but. I think community is our greatest hope in these times and with what's coming, and it's so important to form that and with your allies and your friends and your loved ones. So this song is a little bit about that, about forming community. At the foot of the mountain, the waters run down in the streams and the ditches that flow through the town. For the people who've lived there since time was unknown, the mountain is their home. At the foot of the mountain, they still work the land, and they live in houses of mud and sand, and give thanks to the spirit of water and stone, where the mountain is their home. At the foot of the mountain, they rise in the morn, and they gather the apples and harvest the corn, and the circle's unbroken when the children are born, where the mountain is their home. The foot of the mountain, I'll lay me down. No tears to be counting for a soul unbound. Scatter my ashes forever to roam, where the mountain is my home. I'll scatter my ashes forever to roam, where the mountain is my home. Let's see, I got this one here too. And I gotta put one in there that just talks about the earth itself and the love affair that I think so many of us have with nature and with the world, the natural world around us, and how precious that is to us. So this one is that one. It's called Beautiful World of Mine. As I journey through my life in wonder, I'm struck by your beauty divine, with your blue seas and skies, a feast for my eyes, and your fragrance of sagebrush and pine. I have loved you since I can remember. Your water is my holy wine. I'll be faithful and true, for I pledge my life to this beautiful world of mine. Oh, beautiful world, dressed up in your colors so fine. I promise to share, handle with care, this beautiful world of mine. How I love the unfolding of seasons, your mountains all covered with snow, and your flowers in spring. Like a bird I will sing to the sunset and the hills all aglow,
And in summer your gardens of plenty, and the fruit from your orchard and vine, and your bounty in fall. Oh, I love it all, this beautiful world of mine. Oh, beautiful world, beautiful world, dressed up in your colors so fine. I promise to share and handle with care this beautiful world of mine. Yes, I'm yours till the end, when love's rainbow will bend. Oh, this beautiful world of mine.
Did you sing along with me? Are you there? Are they there? Okay. It's a slight delay. Sometimes I go, oh my God, am I here all alone? I'm going to do a few more, though, because I'm having fun, and it's fun to sing love songs. I don't, I usually mix it all up, so this is kind of neat. Here's another song from the new records. The new record is called Songs from the River Wind, and it's all, I call it my love letter to the Old West. The sun has slipped its face below the hills in the west. Here on the frontier, this is the time we love best. The breeze ripples the trees along the Rio Grande. Here is where we've made our last stand. Now don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Your skin smells like the sage growing down by the stream. Please don't try to wake me, let me stay in this dream. We'll lie under the stars until the full moon appears, thankful for the wisdom of our years. Now don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Lying on our satin sheets like Boney Maroney. Out there in the meadow stands my painted pony. Reminds me of a dream I had when I was a child. I'm gonna get up on that pony, I'm gonna ride, ride, ride now. Don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. I'm going to do a couple more songs, I think. I think I'll do this one. Okay, this goes out to Simon and Annalise, because I sang this on their wedding. I'm going to switch over to... No, I'll stick on this. Yeah, wrong key. I almost got myself in a jam there. Some people ride on that train, bound for fortune and fame. It's a journey I never did start. But this rocky old path brought me love that would last. I've got it all right here in my heart. Well, I could have been this if I would have done that. I could have climbed to the top of the charts. But from the loftiest view, I'd still be searching for you. I've got it all right here in my heart. Some folks tally the score. They want more, and their hunger never depart. With this roof o'er my head and you in my bed, I've got it all right here in my heart. Tonight I confess I am forever blessed by these riches of family and hearth. And wherever I roam, far from you and our home, I've got it all right here in my right here in my heart. All right. Well, I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you had a beautiful day, and I hope you felt love coming and going within you and without you. That's our greatest healing force. I'm going to do one more song. This is a brand new song, and I literally just wrote it in the last week or so, and so I'm going to pull out my lyrics. And I just want to remind you one more time, there is a tip jar, and I appreciate it. We're all just flying by the seat of our pants these days. And I've been so lucky to be able to create this beautiful space to do live streams in. And so I'm going to be doing a lot more of these, I hope, and I hope you'll be there. Please do, you can sign on at my website. You can also just follow me on Facebook here. And if you follow me, then you'll get all my everythings, and that's quite helpful when I do live shows. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today, and wish you a lovely evening ahead. And here is a new song. It's called True North.
the day is done, the dark grows nigh. We've traveled far from home, on a road less traveled, you and I, towards a land that can't be known. It's hard to know who's friend or foe, or what lies round the bend. We're torn asunder, tossed to and fro, until our roads must end. But when I look into your eyes and see your heart and soul, I only know that my future lies where you and I will go. True north, all through the darkest night. True north, your love, my guiding So let's watch the moon rise over the land until the shadows part, and let the light fall where it can on the road from heart to heart. And when I look into your eyes, my compass still runs true, and I only know that my future lies on the road I walk with you. True north, all through the darkest night. True north, your love, my guiding light. Your love, my guiding light. There's your Valentine song. Love you all. Thank you so much for listening. You know what to do. See you next time. Thank you so much.